Toasters. The Dallas Cowboys lost. Ugly, ugly game. But I can't say I'm surprised. I was hoping for the best, but I'm not surprised. Man, that damn Dak Prescott. I just don't get it. But I do get it. But I don't get it. You feel me? Some wild stuff. So, man, yesterday I just went ahead and accepted that the Cowboys have a bunch of average players. And we got a couple of dogs. But for the most part, man, the majority of our team is just average players. And you can still win a Super Bowl or championship with average players if they have supernatural belief in themselves, or extraordinary belief in themselves, or phenomenal belief in themselves. The confidence has to be at a 10, it has to be extreme. So you have average ability, but phenomenal confidence. And when that makes up the majority of your team, then you can win a championship, you can win a Super Bowl. I've seen it. We got a bunch of average players with mediocre to low confidence. We ain't got no swag. I know there may be another word for it now. That's a pretty old word now. But that's what we're missing. We don't have swag. You know, like I said, we got a couple of dogs, but for the most part, we just don't have that it factor. The it factor, man. And that's, with all of us, is going to take us to the next level. To do extraordinary things, to go against the grain, to do the incredible, the impossible. You got to have that it factor. You got to be able to beat the odds. You know, LeBron has it. A lot of people may think LeBron doesn't have it. But since 03, 04, when LeBron came into the game, into the NBA, he's had the most game-tying or game-winning shots within 24 seconds left in the game. People may not believe that because he has a different swagger or wears his confidence differently than a Kobe Bryant, than a Michael Jordan, differently than even a Tiger Woods, or you know, Aaron Rodgers or Tom Brady. You know, he's kind of, you know, LeBron's kind of a unicorn, the way he carries himself, the way he shows humility, regardless or in spite of everything he's accomplished. Yeah, but he has it. You know, of course, Kobe had it, Michael had it, Brady, Emmitt Smith had it, Michael Irvin had it. You know, it's that it factor, man. When you rise to the occasion, seize the opportunity, and capitalize off the opportunity. We had an opportunity to have 3 interceptions yesterday, and they went through our hands. And I'm like, man, how does that even happen? How does that happen? And then I was telling somebody while I was watching the game, we just can't have, this is when Pollard got hurt, the running back, and I was like telling somebody, man, we just can't have Dak throw an interception when we come back on offense, because he'll start rushing and pressing. What do you know? He immediately throws an interception. I said, this is what I'm talking about. And there's no rush, there's There's no frustration on his face, anything like that. And I respect people that keep their poise. I'm not saying panic, but get on somebody's ass. Show that you care. Show that it means something. But maybe that's just his demeanor. But it's all good for that to be your demeanor when you're producing. Nobody cares, man. When you're producing, man, you get results. Nobody cares that that's your demeanor. But when you're not producing, hey, it's an issue, right? So I was thinking, man, how in life, man, not just in the game, but in life, the game of life, how do we get to a point where we can just capitalize off the opportunities presented to us? Because we all get them. We all get them. But I think the key is, I know the key is, we got to be prepared. You got to be prepared for what you can control. And then you got to be prepared to adapt and adjust what you can't control. You got to be prepared for the unexpected. You got to have in your mind the unexpected may happen. And you got to create in your mind a bunch of scenarios. What if, what if, what if? And if this happens, I'm going to react this way. But you have to visualize yourself receiving an opportunity and capitalizing off the opportunity and being successful. So as a defender, a cornerback, defensive back, you have to visualize before there is an opportunity for an interception. You have to visualize, if this ball comes my way, if I get the opportunity to catch it, you have to visualize and see the ball in your hands, and you have to see you following through with the catch, with the interception. And you got to visualize you taking it back to the house. But then you also have to have a what if. What if I catch this and there's not an opportunity to take it back to the house? What if I'm on this yard line? Do I lay down? Do I down it? What's going on with the clock? I have to be aware of all this stuff. But when you go through the motions and just go through life unprepared, not planning out scenarios, what ifs, not preparing for what you can control and what you can't control, not visualizing, man, anything can happen. It's up for grabs. And a lot of times you fumble the bag, you fumble the opportunity in the game of football, in the game of basketball, baseball, in the game of life. We fumble opportunities, we throw opportunities away, we waste them because we did not prepare for success. We did not visualize success. And that's the problem with my Cowboys, and that's the problem with a lot of people. You really got to visualize it. And you can really get to that point and visualize winning when you don't care about failing. When you don't give a damn about failing, you don't give a damn about looking crazy, falling on your face, being embarrassed. You can go to the next level. But if you are stuck in worrying about what people think, how people gonna look at you, afraid to lose. Now I don't wanna lose, I don't wanna lose anything I've acquired, but I'm not afraid to. As long as it's on my terms, I'm not afraid of anything, but I can deal with it easier if it's on my terms. But yeah, you got to have an effort attitude. And a lot of times, these people are called narcissistic, arrogant, full of themselves. But you got to have some of that in you. You got to have some of that dog in you. Because this is a dog-eat-dog world. This ain't an easy world to maneuver through. And so you got to have some of that in you. You got to have a lot of humility in you, but you got to have some dog. And you got to have some narcissism in you. And some confidence, high confidence in you to maneuver and be successful in this world. And the people, the players on the field who have that swag, who have that confidence, who have that effort attitude, not afraid to fail, they get a bigger piece of the pie. they get a bigger piece of success. And that's just like us in life. If you live on the sideline, scared to get out there, scared to fail, you'll never have a taste of success. Man, I played with guys who did not want the ball at the end of the game. They didn't want it. They wanted no parts of it. They were scared. They were scared to fail, and they wanted no parts of it. You know, I wanted the ball. I would fuss at you if you did not give me the ball in those situations, but I wasn't afraid to give it up either, if I needed to give it up. But yeah, I love the opportunity. But you know, I'm not easily embarrassed either. I'm not shy. You know, I don't care about looking crazy. You know, I can't, right, to be on this video. You know, you gotta have some kind of confidence to be out here on front stage, right? But I want success more than I care about embarrassment or failing. I want to win more. So I'm ready to go through anything. And yeah, that's what I got for y'all, man. Don't let anything hold you back. Don't let anything hold you back. Don't let yourself hold you back. You got to talk to yourself sometimes. Look yourself in the mirror. And sometimes you got to tell yourself to shut up. That voice in you that's talking down, talking negativity, you got to say, shut up. You know, get behind me. And yeah, I'm going to go through it. I'm going to go through the fire regardless. Damn Cowboys. Enjoy your week, Toasters. Peace.